Hey, this is Eric Davis. Let's chop it up. Listen, just wanted to come on real quick and talk about stepping out into the fear of uncertainty. We get caught up in a lot of things and we don't want to disturb our norm. All right, we want to make sure that we're doing everything we know to do to stay focused and stay on our goals. But the one thing that I had to learn probably about 8, 9 years ago, I had to make a decision to transition out of Charlotte, where born and raised. The first thing I did was, when it came to me, I consulted with my wife and my children. Then I started weighing the options. Then I started looking at, the distance of travel, because all of my family is located there. Then I started looking at the health condition of my mother, who is located there. Thank God she's still with us. And then my wife's family as well. So we had to weigh all these options. All right. And the one deciding factor, I even talked to my pastor, got heavily involved in ministry. And so one thing that really pushed me over was hearing and understanding and knowing the voice of God. All right. I think that is important if you are in that level of relationship with God, to know his voice. It hit me one Sunday morning while in service. The Lord said, go. All right. And this is something my wife and I talked about on yesterday. We stepped out and God has never let us down. All right. He's always made a way. He's continued to make a way. I will say, at this point, we are probably in the best situation financially, emotionally, spiritually. And so it was good for us to transition. Didn't have to break any ties. Didn't really leave because I still served. It made it a lot more, I'm trying to think of the word, because when you leave something that you know all your life, we get stuck and we get stagnant. So when it's time for us to change, when it's time for us to make these decisions, we want to make sure that we're making the correct decisions. All right. Because we are the leaders of our home. All right. So we have to make sure that everything that we do, we consult, communicate. All right. We sit down and we talk about it. We think about these things, because sometimes they can be life-changing. This was a life-changing moment. It may not be big on some scales to other people, but it was a life-changing moment because you pick up and you leave all you know. All right. But God is always in control. And so we thank God for that. It was not an easy decision. All right. You have to understand that we are human. Sometimes we don't like change, but we don't understand. I couldn't see what was coming before me. All right. Thank God we have been blessed with relationships along the way that help make the transition easier. And so I just wanted to come on real quick and say, don't get caught up in the fear of uncertainty, for God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of love, power, and of a sound mind. All right. But I know we human. Listen, I know we human. I know at times we get caught up and we don't want to step out, but we got to step out. Faith is believing what you can't see. All right. Trusting in what you can't see. All right. We want to make sure that we are being direct in when we make our decisions. All right. So just wanted to come on real quick, say, don't get caught up in the fear of uncertainty, because we know if God is for us, who can be against us? I want you to think on those things. Listen, I want you to follow me on all social media platforms. I want you to like, share. All right. Go on the YouTube page, subscribe, Facebook page. We want you to share. We want you to like, we want you to follow. Listen, give me some feedback on if you're enjoying this content. I appreciate everything that you're doing. I appreciate you, those that have come on and say, hey man, I appreciate what you're doing. I'm listening, I'm liking, I'm sharing. All right. I've gone to the YouTube page. I've subscribed. I appreciate you. We're going to be doing a live event here real soon. I want you to stay encouraged. I want you to stay upbeat. I want you to stay prevalent and relevant in the lives of each other. Listen, we real men having real conversations. We getting these results. I appreciate you. God bless you. Have a great day.